NBA fans are making Andrew Wiggins' life a living hell. Hey guys, Manuel here, and before I jump into this video, I just want to ask you guys to give me the HBO special, and that is the Help a Brother Out. And you can do that by hitting the subscribe button and leaving a like underneath this video. I'm not one for long intros, so let's jump back into this story. Andrew Wiggins has been missing from the Warriors lineup for about over a month now, and it hasn't been good for the Warriors at all. They need him to be successful. He played a crucial part in them winning their 4th championship in 6 years last year in the finals versus the Boston Celtics. He was really versatile. Klay Thompson last year wasn't himself, and they really needed someone to step in and do the things that Klay Thompson used to do, such as be a wing defender, be able to defend shifty guards, and that was what Andrew Wiggins was able to do last year. Plus, he also stepped it up a little bit on the boards and was able to grab a lot of rebounds. Bottom line is, the Golden State Warriors need Andrew Wiggins. There's no question about that. And right now, they're missing him bad. They've dropped to 6th in the Western Conference and are just 2 games above 500 in a very heated race to the playoffs right now. If they drop one more spot, they will be in a play-in tournament. So this is the worst time that they could have someone as crucial as Andrew Wiggins be missing from their roster. And it's even worse than that. They just won their first road game for the first time since January 30th. It's March 24th today. That's 6 days removed from being 2 full months. It's bad. Their record on the road is 8-29. That is horrendous, terrible, especially for a team that just won the NBA championship last year and furthermore didn't lose their star players, right? It doesn't look good for the Warriors. So they could really use Andrew Wiggins in their lineup right now. But that begs the question of, why is Andrew Wiggins gone? Why is he missing NBA games at a time where it's crucial for the Warriors to be winning as many games as possible, to have everyone ready and firing at all cylinders? Well, luckily for Golden State Warriors fans and for NBA fans in general, it's not because of a serious season-ending or season-threatening injury. It's none of that, which is good because it means that Andrew Wiggins' long-term career is not at jeopardy here. On February 14th, the Golden State Warriors announced that Andrew Wiggins would be stepping away from the team due to personal reasons. Now, they never mentioned or answered or gave us what those personal reasons were. It was just he needed time away from the team. And a player of Andrew Wiggins' stature stepping away from the Golden State Warriors obviously is going to lead to some speculation. It's going to lead fans to want to know what is going on. And that's exactly what happened. The speculations started flying off the shelves, and the internet was going to be the internet, and the internet came up with its own theories, with its own rumors. Rumor, and I don't even know where it came from, was that Andrew Wiggins' longtime wife cheated on him. The full rumor goes as the longtime wife of Andrew Wiggins, who he's been married to since I think 2013, and who he has 2 children with, cheated on him, and the 2 children aren't his, and because of that, he's been devastated and needs time to recoup and needs time away from basketball in order to kind of process everything. Now, I just want to say there is no validity to this rumor at all. This is the internet being the internet and coming up with rumors, speculations, theories, mixed with the media not being diligent and doing their job. I think what happened was this rumor stemmed from a TikTok, Twitter page, and it started spreading. Blogs started picking it up, headlining it, and other blogs saw their headlines and started running with it, and it became a snowball effect. There is no validity to this rumor at all. But with that being said, I think that the rumors need to stop. They should stop. I know the fans, and especially Golden State Warriors fans, want to know what is up with one of their key players. A player the stature of Andrew Wiggins, you can't just go missing with no one asking questions. And I understand where they're coming from and them wanting answers, but this is actually doing more damage to Andrew Wiggins than not. Because we have to ask ourselves, what if the rumors are wrong? What would that mean for Andrew Wiggins? It'd mean that he'd be battling whatever it is that he's going through in his private life that we don't know, in addition to this media circus that has been running false narratives, false rumors, media not doing their due diligence, people running with whatever theories that is the juiciest, and it would be causing Andrew Wiggins to have to deal with extra baggage that he doesn't need to. Because what if it's wrong, and what if his wife has cancer? What if his kids has cancer? It's like a life or death situation with someone in his family. You see, not only would he be dealing with that, but he would be dealing with this nonsense. And so we have to account for that, right? And that would just make life worse for him. And then another thing is, these types of rumors, these types of stories are always worse on the family members. Imagine Andrew Wiggins' wife going through this and the stories being negative. Imagine all the explanations she has to do to the people in her lives. That, no, it's just a rumor, this is not true at all. And even when she does explain to them that it's not true, they don't believe her sometimes. Imagine the hate she can get on the internet for something as egregious as that. If it were true, Golden State Warriors fans would harass her. Imagine somehow this reaches the children and they know about this and what they have to go through. It's always worse on a family members. It's always worse on a family members. And that's what the internet doesn't take into account. It just takes the juiciest, the most salacious headlines and it runs with it. And I get it. The Warriors desperately need Andrew Wiggins back in their lineup. The Warriors have had bouts with injuries this year in which Stephen Curry missed a stretch of games and the Warriors weren't doing good on the road. And there's been kind of a falter in the performance of the Warriors from last year to this year. And they really, really need Andrew Wiggins back. But this is not an excuse to smear their names like this, to smear the names of Andrew Wiggins' family like this, right? We understand that with the playoffs just around the corner and without having a fully healthy Golden State Warriors team, the Warriors aren't going to be going deep into the playoffs at all. We know that, and the players know that. The Warrior players know that, but it is no excuse. And even though the players on the Warriors know that, they still don't think it's an excuse. His teammate Draymond Green came out in his defense, and I love what he had to say about the whole situation. Here he is talking about the situation on his podcast.
The fact that a rumor about Andrew Wiggins, whether what y'all saying is true or not, really has no bearing on my life. Nor does it have any bearing on y'all life. Like, y'all are so thirsty to know what's going on in someone's life that becomes the thing. Sometimes people disgust me. You don't know what someone is dealing with, and then you make them deal with that? What if that's not what the person's dealing with? So yeah, as you just saw, that was Draymond Green giving his 2 cents on this. And you have to keep in mind, Draymond Green knows more than us. He probably knows what's going on. And he's told you that's not what it is. We have to stop speculating on what it is because it's worse on the family members, right? And I appreciate his teammates sticking up for him. And I appreciate that his teammates respect his privacy to the point where they're not leaking it. They're not badgering him to try and come back, because we've seen that before. We've seen that with Kawhi Leonard in San Antonio, in which his own teammates went against him and went to the media and started badgering him and spearing him in order to guilt trip him into coming back. I'm glad that the Warrior players aren't doing that. And listen, the truth is that Andrew Wiggins is most likely not going to return for the season. That's the reports that I've read. His teammates probably know that. And then there's this thing where it's the Warriors, right? The way that the Warriors have chose to go about this, I trust them. I give them the benefit of the doubt. Why? Because they are the gold standard for a lot of teams in the NBA. A lot of just sports in North America. Warriors have one of the best management teams. They're one of the best run sports teams in all of North America. From top to bottom, from the owner to the last guy on the bench, it's a very, very well-run organization. And because of that, if this is the way they've chosen to deal with the situation, I trust them. And fans should do the same and give Andrew Wiggins his privacy, because that's probably going to do him good in the long run. That's probably what's best for him. But apparently whatever it is that's going on is serious enough to the point where he probably won't return for the rest of the season. And we have to respect that. And I think we should just hope that he comes out of this unscathed. And we should, have his family in mind. He's a father with 2 children. He's a husband, right? This is a guy. These are lives. At the end of the day, it's just basketball. It's basketball. There are more important things, and there could be more going on behind the scenes. But yes, guys, those are just my thoughts on the Andrew Wiggins rumor. If you're one of the people that tweeted about this, if you're one of the people that did anything about it, please stop. Okay, so yeah, if you like this kind of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button, leave a like, and until next time, kids.